What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jeff Guy here, and in today's video, we're going over the tight slots formation in my Patriots mini scheme. This playbook is really coming together on YouTube. Make sure you check out the whole series and all the videos. A lot of good plays in here, a lot of really fun ways to run your offense in Madden 22. That being said, let's get into this one. As always, we're going to go over our audibles. In gun tight slots, we have mesh switch, HB draw, bench swap, and PA flood shot. We have two objectives in running this formation. One, to bring the defense in to create more outside zone concepts, and two, to hit big shots deep using those outside concepts. Here is mesh switch. We have a corner route with our triangle receiver, two crossers with circle and square, an X clear out route with our tight end, and a halfback wheel on a dump. I'll run this play stock, and my primary use for this play is against man coverage, where I try to hit my triangle corner receiver after he beats his man. If that doesn't get open, we have two crossing routes, which also are man beaters and could get open against zones. And if nothing else gets open, we have the R1 check down, or we can run with our QB. My assumption is that Byron Jones is playing some kind of cloud coverage here, so I'm going to really look to that triangle receiver and Jacoby Myers to get over the top of him. And if Byron Jones plays over the top, I'm going to take Aguilar underneath. If the left side of the field looks blocked off, I'll look to the right, try to check my X receiver if he's open downfield. If not, I'll take this concept on the right side of Kendrick Bourne over the top and then James White underneath. Let's see how it works. Cool, so I'm gonna have Jacoby Myers wait for 3, 2, 1, bang, wide open. And if we run a play to the left side, we're just gonna roll, wait for something to get open. The linebacker went and covered James White, Kendrick Bourne, wide open underneath. While mesh switch is typically a man beater, I use bench swap to beat a lot of zones. The difference between bench swap and bench in the Patriots playbook is primarily this flat route from the running back. It's super effective in getting open, and none of my schemes ever require you to have hot route master. I always bake these plays in for these specific routes. So James White will be a huge factor in this play. If our opponent comes out in zone, we're going to look to the right side of the field to create a three-man concept between our X, circle, and R1 receivers. What I'll do is double team the left end and slide my protection right so that I have a little bit more time on this side. I'm probably going to be rolling out. What I'll then do is take James White as my first read. If he's open, I'll just throw it to him. I'll take Aguilar as my second read and throw to him if he gets open over to the top. And then if neither one of those guys gets open, I will roll out and then playmaker Henry to go deep. If it's in zone, he's going to beat whoever's there, and it's going to force the opponent's user to then cover that route, or it's going to be wide open. Now, to give yourself some more time, I'll also smart route my square receiver in over the middle of the field. That'll just give me another option, especially if I'm rolling out right. So here's a good zone look. Here's our progressions. We're going to go to R1, circle, X, square, and then triangle if we have to scramble to the other side of the field. Let's see how this goes. We're actually going to get open because that guy wasn't blitzing. We're going to playmaker and actually find Kendrick Bourne over the middle. Try to make something else happen. Cool, so it looks like another zone look here. Let's see what happens. We're going to get, oh, no one's blitzing on that side. We're actually going to have Aguilar deep here, and bang, easy touchdown. Well, I don't typically like to run out of tight slots. It's definitely more of a passing formation for me. But if we do need to run, we have halfback draw as an option. I'll just typically run this to, one, keep my opponent honest, and two, make sure that we're giving them a variety of looks within the same formation, within the same setup. Right, so we don't want them to assume, oh, he's coming out of tight slots, he's gonna pass the ball. We want to keep them honest here and, keep going there. We could audible to a better running formation with a better play, but this is gonna keep us at least in the formation and allow us to change something really quickly without the opponent noticing. Now, this is our beater play in this formation. Our primary read is going to be Hunter Henry coming across the field. Again, we don't use Hot Route Master on my channel. We try to make everything organic within our playbooks. And so this crosser route is super valuable for us out of this formation. We're going to run with that as our primary read. Try to hit Kendrick Bourne if he gets open. Aguilar really is just a broken coverage in case he's open route. Then what we'll do is underneath with James White and Jacoby Myers, we'll make the user choose what they're covering. If they cover deep, we'll hit our underneath routes in Myers and White. And if they cover short, we'll hit Hunter Henry. So James White, we can do a bunch of different things based on what you think the opponent is doing. I'll typically either go into a wheel route if I want to hit something deep, a nice little flat route there. And then I'll do a curl or something like an in or an out, depending on what I see and what I think the opponent's going to be doing. And then this triangle delayed route is actually super powerful, and let's get into that. This is a really interesting look at our opponents giving me. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on the line. So if they decide to blitz everyone, we could be in trouble. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to show you what I typically do here. What I'll do is double team the outermost, whoever the left end is, if it's a linebacker end, whatever, and then plan on rolling out to get this flat route receiver. That actually worked really well because they blitzed everybody. Ooh, Jacoby. But my point being is that if you can actually get open on that, what you'll be able to do is playmaker them back into the field. And against zone coverage, they should be wide open. Right, so against zone coverage, we see our flat route come out, and it's actually going to hold the safety, corner, whoever's playing there, and allow our tight end to get open. I hope this video helps. Subscribe for more.